are, guys. We decided to eat at, what's it called?
Oh, it's like Rira.
Irish pub here at Mandalay Bay. Fish and chip. And you got the mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
And it's a pretty cool vibe in here, guys. Really dark. They got a little stage right there where someone probably comes in and probably sings like Irish jigs and stuff. But yeah, nice little pub area. Just up the escalator from Mandalay Bay. Really tastefully done. Very nice. Now we're gonna dip into this right here. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Las Vegas Journeys, episode 59. Can't believe we've got this many episodes up on the channel, guys. And a lot of these episodes, especially the earlier ones, some of them are over 2 hours long. They're really, really lengthy. A lot of material packed into a lot of these. And when you look at it collectively, you're looking at right around 100 hours of Las Vegas vlogs since we started going to Las Vegas. So a pretty nice milestone for us. And, I'm really, really proud of all the work that we've invested into, this channel. And, just looking forward to the future and hoping things get better. Getting more subscribers and views and stuff like that. You would have noticed an absence on the channel there about 5 days. It's sort of my life. I had issues with my business and had to travel. And basically, a manager of my store decided to, pursue higher education. And, so I had to go down there and kind of, make sure things were running smoothly. While also looking at other prospects to replace her. She was a fantastic person, and I wish her all the best, the absolute best in her future. And I can tell you right now, she does watch this channel. No matter what she decides to do, she will be great at it. So best of luck to you. It's been great knowing you and having you as a coworker. My pleasure. It was really my pleasure having you around. But yeah, no, 5 days there. I wasn't even at home. I got back yesterday and late yesterday, had to do some things around the house. This morning had to do some things around the house, and hopefully this posts today, but it all depends on the copyright strikes that I might get as any result of the music playing in the background, which I always seem to be dealing with lately. It seems YouTube's algorithm is catching more and more music now as more artists are signing on to collecting monies from music that might be playing in people's videos. I did talk about this in the past, and I do agree that if there is a song playing in the background as background music, then the artist should make money. But if I'm passing something and there's 5 or 6 seconds of the song playing in the background that's barely audible, then no, I don't think that artist should make money off of my hard work. But again, there's nothing I can do about it. But yeah, no, click the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. Click the like button. I'd love to see more likes, would love to see more views, would love to see more comments. Let's get all that stuff done. Click the little bell next to this. If you are a subscriber, there's also something else you could do. There's a little bell next to your subscribe button. If you click that bell, you will get a notification every time I post a new video. I've had people come on the channel and were saying, wow, I can't believe the amount of videos you posted. I never got any notification from YouTube. They haven't showed up in my feed on my YouTube homepage. And I think YouTube is trying to rework its structure, and they want people to click those notification bells. So if you don't click those notification bells, you will not be notified when I do post new material to YouTube. So you might want to click that bell. There in the intro, you would have seen us eating at a restaurant called Rira. And this is pure 100% Irish, and my God, it's just pure poetry. What an amazing place. We seen a lot of restaurants there at the Mandalay Bay shops that day. We took quite a stroll through them. Well, we walked from Mandalay Bay all the way down to Excalibur and, just checked out everything. We walked by everything in every shop. And when we walked past Rira, we noticed right away that there was something special about it. We looked on the inside. We seen a little stage there where it looked like maybe artisan musicians, doing some Irish jigs and stuff like that. We noticed that it was dimly lit in there, but still tastefully done, beautifully designed, curated, and they sold me with a sign that said signature fish and chip outside the front. I'm a big fan of fish and chip. Being from the Maritimes in Canada, fish is on a lot of local restaurant menus. So when I seen that their signature dish was fish and chip, I decided to go in there, and we ate at Rira. And you'll hear more about that here in just a moment. But hands down, the best fish and chip I've ever had. And I'm from the Maritimes. Seafood is in our blood here. Lobster, different types of fish, seafood, crustaceans, stuff like that. And to say that I've had the best fish and chip in Las Vegas when I'm from the Maritimes, there's something to be said for that. So big ups there to Rira. If you are a fan of fish and chip and you were at Mandalay Bay, you're going to want to sit the hell down at Rira and order that fish and chip. Oh my God, it was fantastic. And I don't want to boast too much, but they really got their shit together with their signature dish there, the fish and chip. Very well done. It was $21 for the plate, a little bit on the higher side for a fish and chip. It was a one-piece fish and chip, $21. But the piece of fish that you get is, the entire length of the plate, and no qualms there about the portion. And you'll get tricked at some restaurants. Do you want the one-piece fish and chip for $15 or two-piece for $18? Well, you get two pieces, and they're not even equal the size of that one piece that you would get at Rira. So one-piece fish and chip there, enough to fill most anybody. I was certainly full after eating that portion of food, and my wife there with the mac and cheese, and she absolutely loved that mac and cheese too. She's not a big mac and cheese fan. Like, we don't have like craft dinner or anything like that here at the house. But when you see mac and cheese at a restaurant, it's going to be a much higher end mac and cheese than you would get out of a box at a grocery store, right? So she said it was absolutely fantastic and a really good experience there at Rira. I'd like to visit Rira whenever they have some musicians playing, their music there, because they had that beautiful little stage area, and the store is elongated. It's a narrow, long restaurant. It's not very wide. Some people may feel claustrophobic in there, but they really just the atmosphere, they make it very comfortable. So it's not claustrophobic. It's comfortable, and just a fantastic. Lots of memorabilia on the walls there. Lots of Irish whiskeys and stuff like that they have on display. Really fantastic. You could really get lost in there just looking at all the stuff on the wall. Really well done. I truly felt that Rira deserved to get this advertising here on the channel, and well done to them. But yeah, this episode is going to be like walking through Mandalay Bay. Some slots there at Mandalay, some salty slots at Mandalay Bay. Oof, it was rough. It reminded me, took me right back to July 2017 at the Cosmopolitan. It was terrible. You'll see more of that just in a moment here. But yeah, no, some walk through Mandalay Bay here for you guys, coming out of the Rira restaurant. So go ahead, take a look. Irish pub. Rira. And here we are, coming right back out into the Mandalay Bay area here. Rira restaurant. Very, very good food, guys. I can say for absolute certainty that was the best fish and chip I ever had in my life. And I've been, to a lot of restaurants, United States, Canada, and I always try the fish and chip. And I can tell you, that is the absolute best. There's no question. And I'm not much of a mac and cheese guy, but how did that one rank? I thought it was
really good.
Was that like?
Yep. I don't eat that much mac and cheese, but I thought it was good. Yeah, it was really good.
Nice. Sweet 160. Turn these around. All right, here we are. Turned you around. Yeah, that Rira was really flipping good, man. Holy shit. Bragging rights. They weren't joking. They said our fish and chip is our signature dish. My goodness, it was $21 for the fish and chip. And I think you paid what, 16?
Yeah, it was like 16.
16 for the mac and cheese, so not bad at all. Now I gotta find an M-Life desk, because I noticed in my email offer for the free 2 nights at Delano, they also sent me $50 in food credit. So I gotta go see what's up with that, because that'll pretty well pay for what we just had.
Yep.
And now my stomach is full, and I just did something I never do when I drank soda, and there's sugar in that, and I don't...
You haven't had sugar pop and
Oh my god, I just don't eat sugar. I don't consume sugar. So now, walking through Mandalay Bay Casino again. And trying to find this M Life desk. Santana is playing here tonight.
security thing setting up.
Yeah, I see they're setting up here tonight for the Santana show. They got his merchandise over there, Santana. And he will be here playing tonight. We don't have tickets for that though. Oh, we do, however, have tickets for David Copperfield tomorrow over at MGM. And we got, what is it, stage?
Yeah, it's the front row.
We're front row, we're right stage side. So, and they weren't too bad. Like, they weren't too expensive. I think we paid $240 US.
Yeah, $245.
$245 US for 2 tickets right up close. So man, you can't complain with that. That's amazing. Amazing. And I'm really looking forward to that. I've always liked David Copperfield. Where'd my wife go? Oh, there's
I'm right here.
Sneaky man. All right, Mandalay Bay.
For the entrance where you come in, because the M Life desk is right next to it. Oh,
M Life right down there.
that's to the left.
One thing I forgot to mention earlier, I didn't want to mention it, but in our room, we have a view of Mandalay Bay, and it overlooks the parking lot across the road where a lot of people lost their lives, unfortunately, in October 2017. And I was damn near closed the curtain. It disgusted me. And it's not something you want to remember, some stupidity like that. But it is there, the view is there, but we also have the other view of the strip, and that's the one I'll focus on. I just shut the curtain on the other side, but yeah, I don't want to get all somber on you guys. I probably shouldn't have mentioned it, my bad. Casino. Oh, you see the flipping fucking, I'm going to swear, Sons of Anarchy in here somewhere earlier. Remember it was a big behemoth cabinet? Yeah. It was here. I can't remember where, but it was here. Yeah, so. Oh, it's way down there. I see it. It's the only behemoth cabinet down there. Yeah. Again, I still don't have my flipping gimbal. Said I'd be using my gimbal and bouncy quality. Oh, I see Vegas Golden Knights merchandise. You can find that stuff everywhere. Oh yeah, we got some people on the Sons of Anarchy behemoth cabinet. That gives you a good idea of the size of the cabinets, okay? Look at that. There's 2 people on it right now. And you can see how big it is. Those behemoth cabinets are monstrous. Well, that's why they call them behemoths. We're looking for M Life.
Right over here, right? Isn't this it?
Oh yeah, we were here before at M Life.
Yeah, we were, yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay.
knew it was right next to an entrance.
Selling her cigarettes. Yeah, they walk around with their cigarettes.
Turn around when you see her.
She's camera shy. Camera shy. I'm not camera shy. You camera shy? No, you're more comfortable in front of the camera now.
I'm getting used to it.
All right, my Vegas line right there. M Life Rewards. Okay, I'm going to put you guys down. We're going to deal with this stuff. So we're playing the Sigma Derby here.
Oh my
Sigma
gosh.
Derby. We've never played this before, but it's actually quite fun. You watch the horses up on the screen and on your screen, and you pick who's going to win, who's going to come in second.
5 would think. 5 would win.
This is pretty cool.
Fun. Oh, look, he's leading right now.
He's almost in the lead. You're number 5.
Yeah. I mean, I have a couple of them there, but 5 is probably the ones. Oh, come on.
We need number 5 in the head. We need number 5. Oh, he's losing a lot of momentum. Number 4 and number 3. You do have number 4. Look, you got $1 on number 4.
Oh.
He won.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
You won $11.80. What was the bet? The bet was $6.50.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how we
enough
do
to
it.
play
right
again.
there. Yeah, enough to play again.
Place your bet.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun concept, and you can pick the combos. Like number 4 is going to come in first, number 5 is going to come in second, or you bet on the order. It's pretty neat, man. It's pretty neat. I think this is a pretty cool concept. Pretty fun. I just thought I'd give you guys a little shot of it because, man, it is pretty entertaining. All right. So there you go. Mandalay Bay for me is It's kind of bittersweet. It's a lovely resort. Don't get me wrong. The casino I call it big and square. It's all open. It's not like Bellagio where there's lots of different crevices of the casino that you can go to. It's not like MGM Grand where the same thing. You know, like you're walking around in corridors and there's slot machines everywhere where you can get lost in Bellagio or MGM Grand. I feel that Mandalay Bay is just big, huge, square. They have like this bar right in the middle, and it's so easy to navigate. And that's always a big plus when you're at a Las Vegas casino, because these casinos can be really big. So if you know exactly where everything is, after being there once or twice, because of how it's designed, that's fantastic. It really is a great casino, a great resort. You see me talking there in the video. It's hard to forget the whole tragedy there with the shooting at Mandalay Bay. You just do your best to kind of overcome it and have a good time, and just be reminded that there's a lot of great people in this world, and together we can overcome any obstacles these evil people tend to throw at us from time to time. And as unfortunate as these events are, they tend to bring people together to heal and to move forward together in a more positive manner. And I kind of think about that, but it's still always there in the back of your head, kind of just picking at you. But it is what it is. You got to kind of overcome it. And if you can do that, then you will realize that Mandalay is still one of the best places on the Strip for you to stay. And, given the incident there with the shooting, it's brought prices down at Mandalay Bay quite significantly. I remember rooms costing $300-400 a night on any given day, random day. Now you can get them as low as like $75 a night. Actually, I was on LasVegas.com and I seen a Mandalay Bay room going for $49.99 a night. Now this is probably a basic room, last minute, low floor, but $50 at a property like Mandalay Bay is going to be fantastic. Again, the location is not the best. The southern part of the Strip, if you want to visit the heart of the Strip, you'll have to take the tram system up to Excalibur and then walk to New York, and then, well, you could either go to MGM Grand and take the monorail, or you can walk from New York up to, let's say, Bellagio, but you're in for a little bit of a trek there. The location isn't as great as somewhere like Bellagio or Cosmopolitan, Planet Hollywood, Paris. You get the idea. But they make up for it with just pure elegance on the property itself, and they have a lot in store for you on the property in terms of entertainment to keep you there, so you don't feel like you have to go to the heart of the Strip. You can stay right there on the property and still feel like you're in the heart of Vegas. And that was one thing for me about being at Palms and then going to Mandalay Bay, was I felt isolated. I felt like I really wasn't in Vegas, because I love being in the heart of the Strip. I love being on Fremont. And when you are off the Strip, like let's say at the Palms, or all the way south like Mandalay Bay, you feel like you're excluded from all the action and from the heart of the Strip. And it just, I don't know, it gives you that feeling like you're not in Vegas, like you're still in a casino, but you're missing. There's something missing there, that essential part of the Strip, the heart of the Strip, or the crazy excitement you would get on Fremont. But like I said, they do a good job of keeping your mind busy and keeping you entertained right there on the property. But I got some slots here for you. And again, I apologize for any saltiness. I really wasn't having the slots at this point. So I didn't really want to play them to begin with. And then when I did sit at them and play them, it was just terrible bonuses, nothing at all. And it made me salty, and I really apologize up front. But here we go. I got the Goonies, Sons of Anarchy, and Game of Thrones. Go ahead, take a look. All right, we got the Goonards. The Goonies here, and we're just getting the money fed into the machine. And we got a max bet here, $4. Here we go. Come on. There we go. We need volume. Where's our volume? Alright, hit it, man. Yeah, the features happen quite a bit, yeah. Come on, baby. There's the feature. It's gonna like make a bunch of the symbol, I think.
Oh my god!
575.
I said that there was gonna be trouble, but you didn't listen to me.
25. Come on.
Hey, look at that!
That's like 20.
Yo, Mikey!
20, 75. Good job, Mickey. Data.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother. Yeah, that's the one where it changes the symbols. I got mixed up. More exciting watching the Sigma Derby. Alright, that's it.
Okay, here we go, guys.
Behemoth cabinet. So
Behemoth cabinet. So I'm kind of standing behind filming. It's Sons of Anarchy. Gonna run $100 through it.
Alright. I almost forget how this game plays.
like this is the last one.
All right, Game of Thrones. I'm a real sucker for punishment. Said I wouldn't play another one here at Mandalay Bay, but I don't know. $5 max bet. It's going to be tough to film this. Got the bonus in the first spin. What the fuck? That was needed. Let me tell you. That was needed.
That's crazy.
Never had that happen before.
Suspense or anything.
No. Holy shit. Hit it, Miggy. Please be good. Please be good. First spin. Mother of Dragons, I like. And I got it. It's the pick one with the eggs.
I am Daenerys Stormborn of the blood of old Valyria, and I will take what is mine. With fire and blood, I will take it.
Fire and blood, I guess. Holy fuck it. Well, I don't want to put any spoilers, but one pick per round. This one right here. 5x to 50x. Always.
There are whispers of dragons in the east. Let's see if they are true.
You're gonna pick them. One pick per round.
Any pressure on you or anything?
Now you need one. You want to get the Targaryen symbol. 5x, 375. Master Core. Get that Targaryen symbol so the dragon comes. Good. Last, this is the last round. Got it. Come on, breathe that fire, man. Here he comes. 15x multiplier. Now get another Targaryen sign. 750. $20 bonus in Game of Thrones. Courtesy of Mandalay fucking Bay. So there you go. I don't believe I got anything on Goonies or Sons of Anarchy. Now I'd like to mention that I played another 2 slot machines, Crazy Money Deluxe, and one of those, what are they called, Locket Link games. And I got nothing on those. It was nice to get a first spin bonus on Game of Thrones, but I mean, $20. You remember that theme back in July of 2017 at the Cosmo? It was 3 days of nothing but $20 bonuses. And we would have to play anywhere between 5 and 10 slot machines to even get a bonus. And when we got it, it was $20. And this started to just come through here as well. And it's hard to say, oh, RNG when this shit happens. It happens all the time. It just turned me right off. And I'll probably never play another slot machine at Mandalay Bay ever again because of it. Just like I won't play slot machines at Cosmopolitan ever again. But I got some more here for you. Breaking Bad, The Voice, and Dragon Spin. Go ahead, take a look. All right, Breaking Bad, 375 max bet. Volume almost never works on these machines, so we'll see how it goes. All right, good start. Yeah, glare. Bonus there of some sort. Better Call Saul. 2 of those. I think you want 5 butterflies though. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Sorry for the glare, guys. It's hard to not get that. Here we go. Shoot it at an angle. Spin it, Mickey. You want the butterflies, I think.
Yeah. You want 5?
Or 3. 3 enough to get.
Yeah, okay.
Just warming up.
$750 bonus here at Mandalay Bay. choice. We need a third bonus that's under $20. So 375 max bet. Volume up.
You've got the passion to win.
This now. Guaranteed bonus. Oh, I'm not expecting much. I'm sorry. I know I'm being a killjoy, but not after what I've seen here.
Now, just
Press it,
press
Miggy.
that red. The wheel's taking off.
Oh, okay.
Look up.
I don't know what's good.
I don't know either.
It looks like you're on your way to the audition free spins. Now, let's see how many spins you'll get.
Wow.
To the audition free spins with 5 free spins.
Yeah, whatever.
Just press that button to
Wait a
start
minute.
the free spin. Another couple spins.
Oh, okay, you get more spins.
Everything that kills me makes me feel baby, I've been missing, dreaming about the things we do. Baby, I've been thinking hard.
Look at that! You got 2 more spins.
Baby, I've been missing.
Wow, they grew. 2 more spins have arrived.
The spins are only good if they're doing something. Press it, Mickey.
It's more than 2 times multiplied.
Oh, okay. Oh, it stays there? Oh, that's not bad. We'll keep getting that.
Down this river, every turn, hope is our four-letter word. Make that money, watch it burn. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but
2
I'm not
left.
that old. And I don't think the world is sold. Just do what we're told.
Yeah, $35 bonus on 375.
Let's see that final
Mandalay fucking Bay. Out. All right, dragon spin here. Mandalay Bay. $4 max bet. Volume. Another bonus. Okay, well, come on, let's make something good finally. Please, I'm begging you. Oh, real blast. Yeah, we gotta see which one we get. Wild. Press to start, Miggy. Yeah, you get a lot of wilds in this one, I'm assuming.
Well, as long as they stop. What?
Oh, it's sticky wilds, probably.
I friggin' hope so. Look at it.
not adding very many. 19, 20. Come on, put more than one at a time. There, okay, that's better. All right. One more left. Last one. Okay, well, it could be good. Nah. Well, it's the best bonus we've had here so far.
Dragon spin. Dragon spin.
All right, there we go. So there you go. Breaking Bad, terrible bonus. The Voice, terrible bonus. Dragon Spin was the savior. Still not the greatest bonus at max bet. I believe Dragon Spin is what, $4 max bet. I can't remember what I won on that off the top of my head. I want to say right around 90 bucks. Still not the greatest, but when you're getting $20, $30 bonuses, $15 bonuses, $90 bonus, it's just a breath of fresh air. And I was going to take it at that point because I'd taken quite a few losses and just no entertainment value whatsoever. But something really special was about to happen, and it was funny because when I sat at the slot machine, I said, "This is my last one. I'm not playing another one." I said, "I'm done after this." And you'll hear Miggy in the background at the end of that slot play say, "Yeah, we were done. It was my last one that I was to play at Mandalay Bay," and that is absolutely true. But I got Monty Python and the Holy Grail and The King and the Sword, WMS. Take a look. Well, we got Monty Python and the Holy Grail, Black Knight. I didn't really care for this one very much. The white bunny one is okay, but this one I didn't really care for. I'm just going to run 83.76 and pull out at 100. $5 max bet. Hit it, Mickey. He pays well. Last one. That's it. All right. Oh, sorry, guys. We got the King and the Sword here. 2 cent denom, $5 max bet. Five of a kind, that's why.
Jesus, fuck. Come on. Yes. Yeah. Should be a big win. Oh. Let that rain. Let it go. I'm gonna enjoy that shit. Okay, over double. I'm out. Iggy?
We were almost done.
Oh.
So there you go. Nothing on Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I have played Monty Python and the Holy Grail, I want to say 20, 30 times, never landed a bonus on it yet. Although I have gotten the bonus on Killer Bunny, and I've done well on that one. I've never gotten anything on Holy Grail. The King and the Sword there, like I said, pulled through as the champion. Didn't even get a bonus round, just got the regular line hit there, and ended up nailing a big win on that 2-cent denom. More than doubled my money going into that slot machine. And like I said, not an extravagant huge win, but given all the losses and the $20 bonuses that we were getting, this was absolutely a treat. And pathetic to say, but Mandalay Bay slots were right up there with some of the tightest we've ever played in Vegas. Right up there with Cosmo, Planet Hollywood, Bellagio. Well, Bellagio's not too bad. We've done okay at Bellagio. Actually, we've done pretty good at Bellagio, to be honest. I looked at my M-Life account. They call it the coin in, coin out. So it's your win-loss statement. I looked at that when we got back from our trip from Vegas. And given the hand pays that I got at Bellagio previously, along with a lot of big wins, we're up like, I think $3,600 at the Bellagio since we played. And I know that's the exception because Bellagio, again, is one of the tightest casinos you will find in all of Vegas. We just happened to get lucky at that property. But it is you know, in terms of payback percentages, one of the lowest anywhere in Vegas. So just keep that in mind before playing at places like the Bellagio. Going to end the episode here. I'm going to announce the contest for the winner of the contest in the next Las Vegas Journey video. Reason being is I never filmed the winner yet. I never got all the names in the random.org. Like I said, I was away for 5 days. I just wanted to throw some material out there. But I will announce the winner of that contest for the shirt and keychain in the next episode, which should be in about a week from now. So it'll give you more time to get some entries in that contest. I'm going to end the episode with the nightly vlogs from our room at Delano. So you're looking at like another 15 minutes here into the episode, but I'm going to end it there. But again, just want to thank all of you for subscribing and for watching the videos and commenting. Again, we have a Patreon page up there. This Patreon page is really cool because we've uploaded, and actually I'm going to be uploading a 3rd episode of the day in the life. So it's all stuff about our personal lives, places that we visit, stuff that we do as a family. We film all this stuff and we upload it to YouTube. But the people that normally would come to the channel that aren't Patreon supporters, you guys can't see it on the channel. Only the Patreon supporters get the links to those private videos. And you're probably asking yourself, how much do I have to donate to Patreon to be able to see these videos? $1 a month. That's all. You only have to do it. If you want to give more, that's fine. You can give more. None of the money that is donated to the Patreon page goes in my pocket or any of our pockets. That money is going to go directly to helping the homeless people in Las Vegas, getting people off the street. Now, we're not talking, and it's funny, I hate to group people or prejudge, but we're going to be working with a company called Shine a Light, which helps the people who want to get out of that system. They're trying to find work, they're trying to get into homes, they're trying to better their lives. They don't rely on panhandling as a means of an income. They really want to get the hell out of the flood tunnels to get into some sort of a housing unit and start getting employed. And that's where the money's going to go, to get these people a new pair of shoes so they can walk, or give them money so they can print resumes, or get a nice suit to look presentable to a possible employer. To get them into some sort of a hotel, even if it is a rundown hole, it's out of that flood system, away from homelessness, and instead of being a possible burden to society, they're going to be productive members of society. And this is what they want. These people are not the people out on the strip panhandling. These are people going through garbage cans to try to find food to survive. You can only imagine if it was your family member or you yourself that was in that situation, and you're doing everything you possibly can to get out of it, but you don't have any resources. And they have too much pride to go and panhandle. This is the people I want to help. This is the people all that money from Patreon is going to go towards. And $1 a month, you will get all the links that I have posted to the YouTube page in terms of private videos from the day in the life. Sorry, I had to take care of some noise that was in the background. But yeah, so $1 a month, you get all that content, just like I said, just family videos, stuff that we do apart from Las Vegas or slots and stuff like that. Actually, I am going to be uploading another one fairly shortly. I think I have about another 30 minutes worth of stuff to upload. And it's a whole lot of fun. The people who are supporters of the Patreon page have given me feedback that they do like the material that gets posted. I don't post it on a daily basis. I might get something up to once every 2 weeks or once a week, stuff like that. Like I said, I'm on my 3rd episode right now of The Day in the Life. And, as we get more Patreon supporters, I will upload more frequently. So if I see, my goal is 10 Patreon supporters. I've been at 6 now for like 2 months, and I'd like to get to that 10 Patreon goal. So if 4 more people jumped on, that'd be perfect. That's a milestone that we will have hit. So please keep it in mind. If you can, great. If you can't, great. Just having you here is support enough. But if you do want to go above and beyond to support the channel, I'd say it's a great way to do it. Again, with the merchandise page, all proceeds go back into the channel in forms of contests and giveaways for you great folks out there. So, nightly vlogs here from Delano, guys, with a beautiful view at nighttime. Thanks again for joining us for another awesome episode, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care out there. Hey, what's going on, guys? All right, here with the nightly vlog here from the Delano, which is part of Mandalay Bay. It's the newest tower at Mandalay Bay, and you guys will have seen the videos of the room here. Again, this was an email comp, so I had no high expectations for this room. But when we got into the room, we were pleasantly surprised. It was really good. It was very nice. Excellent views of the Strip. And, you know, it's great. And, you know, it's always good when stuff in Vegas can exceed your expectations. And, you know, it certainly did exceed our expectations. I mean, come on, an email offer. We had an email offer from Bellagio, remember? And that room was, it was terrible. It wasn't all that great. So this was a real treat and very nice to see. I did do the upgrade at the desk, the $20 bill trick, and it worked. Basically what I did was, you know, I gave them my photo ID and, you know, said, here's my name. And, you know, I have a reservation here. That was an email comp offer. And when I handed my ID, I gave the money at the same time, and I asked if there was any upgrades to the room, and she said, yes, we have an upgrade to a higher floor, so you have a better view of the Strip. And I said, that's perfect, that'll do for me. And, you know, so it's pretty good. And from what I understand, the comp room is exactly like this room, except on a lower floor. So you're not gonna get as good of a view of the Strip. So there's no difference in the layout of the room and the style of the room. The upgrade was higher up. So, right, Mickey? That's the way I understood it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just a higher floor. I'll take it. The higher up you are, the better the view is. That's just how it is in Vegas. You wanna get up on the higher floors because that's where the view is gonna come into play. And I know you can't see the room behind me because you can't see the view very well behind me because the windows are gold plated here at Delano, just as they are over at Mandalay Bay. And it really, even for me to look out right now, I have a hard time seeing the Strip because of the gold plated windows.
It has to be completely dark in here to see out.
There you go. So all the lights have to be off in the room in order to see that view. That I don't agree with. I don't like that. I mean, but I can understand that for the sake of, you know, being more aesthetically pleasing from the outside, I do understand it. Because when you look at Mandalay Bay and Delano from the outside, wow. I mean, hey, look, gold-plated windows. It's really, really nice. And but what I'm going to do in a moment here is kind of turn those lights off and show you what the view is like from the room with the lights off. But just to kind of give you a little rundown of the day, you know, we just packed up from Palms and headed right over here to Delano. The room wasn't ready right away. That was one thing with the upgrade. So we had to check our bags and we had to wait about an hour, and they sent me a text to my cell phone saying that the room was available. And what we did was real fun. It was a little taxing on the legs and the feet, but it was fun. So what we did was we went from Mandalay Bay here, did a complete casino tour of Mandalay Bay, walked through the Mandalay shops all the way over to Luxor, did a complete casino tour of Luxor, walked through the Luxor shops, ended up over at Excalibur, did a complete tour of Excalibur Casino, and then walked over to the New York, where we walked over to MGM, and we got videos of all of that as well. Took the monorail, which is not free, by the way. You do have to pay to use that monorail. I believe for a single trip it's $5. Which is cheap, by the way, because let me tell you, it goes from MGM all the way up to SLS in like 10 minutes. It's very, very quick. So $5 one-time use, but we use My Vegas for a 2-day pass, and it costs $23 for the both of us. So that's not bad. So I think tomorrow will be 1 day used, and the next day
It's 168 consecutive hours.
168 consecutive hours.
Yeah.
So that's the way. So it does go from the hour you buy it rather than the day. So that's good. That's real good. So we basically took that monorail all the way up to Westgate because I really wanted to see the Westgate. I can't believe it took me this long to visit Westgate. And my main motive for visiting the Westgate was that documentary that I watched on YouTube with Louis Theroux from BBC. It was all about high rollers, and it was really entertaining to watch. I really enjoyed it. There was a few high rollers in there. I believe there was one named Alan. There was Martha Ogman was another one, her son Seth. And there was two other guys. I can't remember their names off the top of my head. One of them kind of looked like me. He had the mustache and the goatee and the, you know, like the whole shaggy type of hair. And it was a really cool documentary. Being in the Westgate was shocking. It's the smallest casino I've seen in Las Vegas. It's even smaller than the D, in my opinion. And it's even smaller than Casino Royale. And we've been in Casino Royale. And I was just really blown away. I was like, I can't believe that this entire property is built on that casino, because that's where they make, you know, quite a bit of their money on the gaming. And there wasn't very many slot machines. It wasn't very big square footage. I'm gonna guess, just guessing here, maybe 35,000 square feet where the slot machines are. They have a really nice sports book. Holy crap! Comparable to Caesars, not as big as Caesars, but very comparable. I think it's the second biggest sports book I've ever seen in Vegas, and that was nice to see. But yeah, the casino gaming floor where the slot machines are is not very big. Like I said, I was shocked. But it was really nice to go, and it only took a few minutes to go from MGM Grand all the way up there on that monorail. And well, we came back, took a visit to American Eagle. So the wife did a bit of shopping at American Eagle. And I do believe tomorrow we're going to go back down that way, because you want to check out more shops, right?
Yeah, I would like to.
Okay, yeah, I want to make sure that the wife gets her shopping, and maybe we'll go to an outlet mall.
Ooh, I would like that.
South Outlet Mall. We could maybe head down that way.
Do that.
So we'll go to the South Outlet Mall tomorrow. We booked some tickets for David Copperfield. I already told you guys that, and we got stage side tickets. So right up on the stage. We'll try to get little clips of that. I'm not sure how they are on their camera policy. I'm pretty sure it's a strict camera policy. Because they don't want people figuring out the tricks and stuff, you know, it's just stuff like that. So, but I'm really looking forward to that. So maybe the South Outlet Mall tomorrow, maybe some more shopping up on that strip area, and, you know, have some fun. But yeah, we went to American Eagle, and then we went over to Hershey World, and we bought all the confectionaries for, you know, our two kids, and then my niece and nephew as well. We got them a little something. We also have to go back to Luxor tomorrow. We have to pick up, we got to pick that up. And then basically we came back. We had supper over at Rira Irish Pub at Mandalay Bay, and I wasn't, you know, like you find a lot of fine dining in Vegas. You know, I eat at restaurants often, and you know, I especially with the fish and chip, because I'm a big fan of fish and chip, and that was the best fish and chip I ever had in my life. And for only $21, the fries were fantastic. The fish was fantastic. The staff were amazing. You know, super, super nice. And the atmosphere in there, oh man, it was just banging. It was really, really good. They even have live Irish musicians that come and play from time to time. They weren't playing when we were there, unfortunately. But she did mention that they were going to be there tonight at 8:30, right?
Yeah.
And
evening shows.
Yeah, evening shows and stuff like that. So I can imagine the vibe in there at nighttime is just really, really popping. And we had supper, then we went to Mandalay Bay and we played some slots. And it started off bad. I said I wasn't going to play much, and I'm down $200, so I didn't lose much. Played Sons of Anarchy, took a loss, you know, damn near bet for bet, and then played Crazy Money Deluxe, which is a game that when you put $100 in, you usually bonus. Never even got a bonus. It was on bet for bet practically. Went over to Goonies, almost bet for bet, $100 gone. I was $300 down, and I was getting a little upset. You know, I was like, again, I took losses at Palms and wasn't upset because, you know, it was up and down, and you know, you sat on the machine for a little while. And you guys know with me that my pet peeve is sitting down and losing $100 in under like 2-3 minutes. That is a piss off for me. It really, there's no need for that at all. These slot companies need to start getting on board and letting people sit on a machine, because you can get entertained for quite some time on $100 doing something in Vegas. But you know, I sat on some other machines. I went on Game of Thrones, and first spin bonus, max bet $5. I think it was worth $20. I got a bonus on Breaking Bad. It was like $10. Got a bonus on The Voice. It was like $30. And you know what? it was at that moment where it took me back to our last trip here where none of the bonuses were good. $20 bonuses, $30 bonuses, and I really started to get concerned. Like, is this a sign of things to come on the strip? Like, because if so, I'm not gambling anymore. I will completely stop. And but then things started to, we started to get like big hits. Like I got one on what was it called, the King and the Sword.
Yeah.
I ended up getting a win on there that was decent. Dragon Spin, I got a bonus of like $90, and then we played these old games. One called Kaboom. And I got a bonus on that game there too, and it just started to up and down, and it kind of relieved the mood a little bit, and I felt a little bit better. But I only lost $200. That's all I'm willing to risk. And tomorrow I will not be playing slots at all. So I'm making that promise to myself right now, because well, if we're going to be down in the strip and then heading to the South Outlet and then David Copperfield at night, there's no time to play slots. So that works for me, and what we can do is, resume our play when we're at the D. And again, at the D, I'm just going to comp or play enough to comp the 2 nights that were there. And like I said, at Cosmo, I'm probably not going to play much. Like I said, I don't want to play too many slots this trip, and I wanted to keep it more about the vlogs. So 11 minutes here, dang. So that was our day. It was busy. We didn't sit idle for too long in one spot. It was a lot of moving, a lot of walking. And how many steps we get in today? Like 17, 18?
No, we're almost at 22,000.
21,600 steps. My wife got her Apple Watch, and it tracks all that stuff. So it gives you an idea of how many steps we took. And yeah, so resting tonight's going to be fun. But I'm going to turn you guys around, shut the lights off, and give you a look at this view. What do you think? Let's do it. And here you go, guys. You can see the other part of Delano here. It's shaped like an L, and it gives you an idea of how high up we are. We're not the highest, that's for sure. You could see there in the distance, all the way in the distance. I'll see if I can zoom this. That's where we were yesterday at the Palms. And then you have Rio here. And then this is a view that we're not used to. This part of the strip, and my camera doesn't seem to be translating it very well. Again, you cannot see that beam on camera. But man, is that ever just like the bat signal, man. So we could see, like I said, all the way from Luxor here. I could see the Trump Tower from here. So I mean that's not bad at all. And I'm gonna take you into our room, although it's dark. Oh, it's not dark out in there, right? Okay, just gonna shut the lights off in our room and show you the view from there. Be right back. And here is the view from the bedroom. Mandalay Bay there. I love it because it's like, it's not even a building. It just looks like there's vertical lights. And that the city, like there's the city behind it, but it is indeed a building. But it's just such an illusion. Even when you're not looking on camera, it looks like it's not a building. It's very weird. This is the view that I said I didn't like so much, because some fella here was shooting into the crowd in October 2017, and it's just a horrific reminder of how evil people can be, and I don't care to see it, and I don't even want to stay here. It just completely ruins it for me. But here again from the bedroom, and I noticed that it's much darker on my camera than it is in person, and I contribute that to the aperture on the phone itself. It gets kind of blurry and shaky when I zoom too much. But it really is a terrific view in person, and man, I can't complain with this at all. Right below here, oh, you can't even barely see that. But right in the middle of the shot there, it's kind of a dome, and that's right above the Mandalay Bay shops. All that whole area down there is the Mandalay Bay shops. You can hear the strip quite good from up here.
Yeah.
Like I am super. Can you guys hear that on camera? It's super loud here.
It is.
Wow.
I'm not sure how good we're gonna sleep.
Yeah, we might not get the greatest of sleep here with that kind of noise, but shouldn't be too much of an issue. All right, so I'm gonna sign off for the night. I just wanted to show you this. It really is a nice room, and we were, like I said, pleasantly surprised. Had a great day. First 2 days well, this is the third day actually. It went really well. We have another week here in Vegas, and looking forward to the week to follow, and looking forward to making a lot of memories with the wife. And you never know, maybe some big wins to come. Take care out there, folks. Good night from fabulous Las Vegas.